Hi, welcome to the Light of Deception. Today we're going to be talking about a world in chaos. Have you noticed that the world is just spinning out of control? Like everywhere that you look and everything that is going on just keeps getting rapidly worse and worse and worse. So therefore you see this, like where does this stop? Where is this hurricane of all kinds of deception, all kinds of world chaos, rumors of war, and things going on around the world leading towards socialism and communism and, that world global government. And when everything seems to be dictated, like whatever you're doing is being watched, and you know that. And you start thinking to yourself, how much time do we have left? How much time, since everything seems to be masked, literally in mask, right? And everything seems to be about finding a solution. So obviously somebody's going to rise with some kind of solution, right? That's going to have some kind of answers for everybody that everybody's looking for, because people are so sick and tired of being sick and tired, so sick and tired of being scared, so sick and tired of not knowing, so sick and tired of thinking, do I get the vaccine? Do I not get the vaccine? Is it good for me? Is it bad for me? Is it going to kill me? Because who knows? These things are so experimental and so at the beginning processes, and, massive people are either getting it or not getting it or on the fence and they're waiting. And so what's the world going to look like a year from today? Can you imagine? We never thought come February of 2020 that the world would be spinning out of control. And by March, the schools were shut down, and here we are just about a year later. And so what are you expecting for 2021? For things to get better? Everybody gets the vaccination and everybody's mask comes off and we just go back to normal? Or does it sound more like people will be getting vaccines and still wearing masks? And so what's really going on? Do you think it's more going to be a totalitarian regime that's kind of rising and they're just waiting for world government and, world education and world economics and world churches? And, so what are we going into? What are we moving into? And as Christians, should you be afraid? I know that God is not the author of confusion. So where is our hope? Our hope lies in the Word of God. That is the plumb line for everything. So I'm going to read you a few scriptures. I think that's what we really hope, bring you some more hope. Because sometimes even as Christians, we're like, what in the world is going on? What do we plan for? What does the Bible say about the times and the seasons we're living in? What does it say about what Christians should be, like the salt and the light of the world? No matter what, we should not be fearful because we trust in the Lord, right? This should not become unexpected for us, because the Bible teaches that these things would be happening. In latter times, some would depart from the faith, giving heed to doctrines of demons. So you're seeing that in the church, and you're just seeing the global chaotic world. And that's exactly what the times would look like. And the Bible tells us the seasons we're in. So let's start off with Proverbs 11:14. It says, where there is no counsel, the people fall. But in the multitude of counsels or counselors, there is safety. So your counsel is the Word of God, like-minded people, coming together during this time, not coming together, but coming together during these times and really helping each other and being the body of believers that, everybody has a part to play, so play your part. Next is John 16:33. These things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Jesus, right? He is the way, the truth, and the life, and no man comes to the Father except through him. I say that every single time because it is so true. And you will find that peace in him. Matthew 11:28-30. Come to me, all you who labor are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in spirit, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. There's your answer. You want a peace that surpasses all understanding? find it in the Word of God and in praying and trusting in the Lord, the creator of all things in heaven and earth. He knows the beginning, the middle, and the end. We don't, but we follow him faithfully. Next, Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. There you go. That is where you're going to find your strength. In your weakness, he is strong too. Matthew 24:6. And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So we still have a time in front of us. Looks like it's spinning up rapidly, rapidly. So what's next? Our blessed hope, to be raptured before the tribulation, right? So as we're moving towards these things, we just know that we're supposed to occupy, stand in the gap, tell people the truth, be the salt and the light of the world, step out in faith, right? And God will give you that strength in your weakness to push through in his words and trust him. Isaiah 26:3, you will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. That's what it's about, not being in your own strength, but being in his strength. When you are weak, he is strong. 2 Thessalonians 3:16. Now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace always in every way. The Lord be with you all. So that's all we need. It is such a hope. What a blessed hope that we can count on him. As everything seems to be going crazy and spinning out of control, you are standing on the word of God, unwavering, right? And you have a peace that surpasses all understanding. And that is so true that people will look at you in your life and say, why is this person so peaceful as the world looks like it's coming apart? We don't even know where, are we going to have homes? Are we going to be homeless? What's going to happen? What's the government going to do? Are they going to be filthy rich and we're all going to be poor, and eating out of, are we going to be like Venezuela? What's coming our way? Are we going to be like China? Does China take over? Does Russia have anything to do with what's going on today? You're looking at the global world and you're wondering what is next. You're looking at the Middle East, and that's going to give you unrest too. What's going on? What's really going on in Israel? What's going on in the world? Well, look to the Bible and the author, the one that knows the beginning, the middle, and the end. He never changes. He knows the days of our lives. Our days are numbered, right? He knows the beginning, that when we took breath, he created us, till the end of days when we meet him, either in the rapture of the church or face to face at the end of our lives here. So I pray that all these words that I've just spoken to you in the Bible and the Word of God will bring you that peace that surpasses all understanding in these days. And I hope everything that you learn here on the light of deception will help you stay out of the false light of deception. Stay on the plumb line, the Word of God. Until next time, thank you.